one of the things we talked about was like, okay, who are we going to go for? Because the names are out there, right? So there were the big companies that were going into Germany. So you had the Canadians. He's like, no, I'm going to find someone who's like the future of this industry. And so that's how you came up. So it's like someone who's not affiliated to anything but themselves, who's doing something in a different way, right? That's what kind of that criteria.
Someone who had shared the same values, who were looking to build a sustainable long-term business, a legacy business that, you know, friends and family would be proud of, not just a fly-by-nighter that we saw so much in America and Canada. People just wanted to make a quick buck and get out. David, we found, didn't have that attitude and shared our values in building a sustainable long-term business. And here we are almost 5 years later. And 7 years later from the initial chat, absolutely. 5 years from our initial export, and it's just getting stronger and stronger. I think this relationship is built on trust, and that trust is growing.
What we really did different than anybody else is like we really managed to keep product constantly available. Like that was one of the key reasons. Like so many patients were started using your medication for treatments on a monthly recurring basis. And specifically, El Jefe, what you call Rocky over in Australia, it has been available. We managed to keep it available almost every single month, every single day in the last 7 years. So
it's a source of great pride for us, you know, knowing that product is where it is at in Germany, thanks to you guys. And we talk about this a lot, you know, this and we show people, anybody that comes to the facility, this is the #1 selling indica flower in the European Union.
Yes, and it's by the way, it's the #1 product with the highest reimbursement rates. So we see a lot of people loving it. And a lot of people, like, obviously take the benefit out of it in the medication plan, so they would come back and take it every single month. It has across the entire PZN portfolio, and we have around 1,500 different SKUs on the market at this point in time, but it has the highest recurring patient rate.
And that was always the dream was, you know, we'd have this business that had a balance. Like what we wanted to try and do with this export thing was, we didn't want to have to like bet the whole show on one market, and we just thought, you know, it was a bit of we went in this direction, everybody else went in that direction. It's like we just have to make this export pathway work, because everybody else straight away started to import. So we thought we have to stand alone. We have to do something different, which is standing by what our vision was that we described to you before it even became real, and making sure that we continue to deliver on it 7 years ago.
Before we finish up on Rocky, my dad would be very proud. I mean, he's the reason why we exist today. He's the inspiration behind the business, and of course the strain. And it was him who inspired me to do it. So to be able to, you know, say my father inspired the #1 sort of selling MC in both Canada and Australia and New Zealand is just wonderful.
No, this relationship definitely is special to me as well, and well, I always was impressed for the love and devotion that you guys and the whole team at ANTG is giving to the cultivation and manufacturing of the product, and I think this ultimately pays off in the product quality, and that's why we and the people in Germany and all the patients love it.